Where are we on the...
Let's have fun.
Thank you. Sorry, I think I'm running late. Let me just... Yes, I finally got on flight. 8 hours on standby. You.
in the car, but his number...
Yeah, from...
Don't. Well, I better get...
Also safely.
Hey there, movie lovers. Welcome back. Today, I'm bringing you a full, heartfelt recap of a sweet romantic drama set in the bustling city of New York. The movie is A Match in Manhattan, and it's a story about new beginnings, family bonds, and of course, love. We follow Celeste as she faces an unexpected life twist that leads her to a new job and a new family. So sit back, relax, and let's get into the world of Celeste, Richard, and the unpredictable ride they're about to go on. Our story kicks off with Celeste, a super dedicated and passionate school teacher. Her students adore her, and she's all about making a positive impact on their lives. But suddenly, life throws her a curveball. Her school faces budget cuts, and she ends up losing her job. It's a huge blow. Teaching is everything to her. She's heartbroken and pretty much at a loss for what to do next. Right when Celeste is feeling like her world's falling apart, her boss makes a surprising suggestion. It turns out that there's a job opening with this big-shot real estate mogul, Richard Trapp. He's looking for an au pair for his kids, and let's just say he's known to be a bit intense. But Celeste sees it as a lifeline. So with a bit of nerves and a lot of hope, she heads to Manhattan, ready for this unexpected adventure. Arriving in New York City, Celeste feels like she stepped into another world. There's the towering skyline, the fast-paced energy, and finally Richard Trapp's grand estate, a mansion that oozes wealth and sophistication. Inside, everything is pristine, elegant, and, well, a bit intimidating. Then comes the real challenge, meeting Richard and his two kids. Richard is this serious, no-nonsense guy with an intense presence. You can tell he's all about business and has a hard time letting his guard down. He's polite but distant, the kind of man who's focused on deals, deadlines, and keeping his empire running. And the kids? Oh, they're not exactly thrilled to meet another nanny. They're standoffish, guarded, and pretty much make it clear that they don't expect her to stick around. They've seen a parade of au pairs come and go, and trust, yeah, that's not happening overnight. But Celeste, being the patient person she is, decides to give it her all. On her first day, Celeste jumps right in, hoping to break the ice with the kids. But things do not go smoothly. They're testing her boundaries with little pranks, acting like she's invisible, and making sure she knows they're not on board with the whole new au pair idea. It's tough, but Celeste doesn't give up. She realizes that if she wants to reach them, she'll have to find a way to connect on their level. So she starts learning about their interests, finding little ways to make them feel understood. With each small step, she starts earning their trust, breaking through the tough exterior they've put up, and slowly, the kids begin to see her as more than just the next nanny in line. One night, there's a dinner with the family that shows just how out of place Celeste feels. Richard is polite, but he's clearly distant, watching everything with that serious look of his. The dinner feels formal, a bit tense, with everyone sticking to their roles. It's obvious that this isn't a warm, connected family environment. Celeste feels Richard's reserve, but she also starts noticing the softer side of him. She can tell he cares deeply about his kids, even if he doesn't express it openly. She sees it in how he looks at them, in the little things he does, like checking on them after a long day. It's just that he's built these walls around himself, walls that aren't easy to break down. As the days turn into weeks, Celeste finds herself slowly bonding with the kids. She starts reading them bedtime stories, helping with homework, and actually being there to listen. There's one evening where she's reading a story to the little girl, who's completely engrossed, hanging on to every word. It's a small moment, but it's huge for Celeste. For the first time, she feels like she's truly connecting with them. And hey, if you're enjoying this story so far, don't forget to subscribe. There's plenty more heartwarming tales and movie recaps like this coming up. Celeste's growing bond with the kids doesn't go unnoticed by Richard. One evening, he comes home and sees her helping his daughter with a school project. He's taken aback for a moment, watching them, and there's something soft in his gaze, a rare sight for the tough businessman. It's clear he's beginning to appreciate Celeste's presence, even if he doesn't say it outright. Over time, Richard and Celeste start sharing small moments that surprise them both. They share laughs over little things the kids do, and for the first time, Richard starts letting his guard down. He even starts cracking jokes, showing a warmer, more human side that he usually keeps hidden. Celeste starts realizing she's more than just attached to the kids. She's growing fond of Richard too. There's this one scene where they're both cleaning up after dinner, laughing about something silly that happened earlier. It feels natural. Just a man, his kids, and someone who genuinely cares. Celeste catches herself wondering what it would be like if things were different, if this family were truly hers. But she brushes it off, reminding herself that she's just an employee, here for the kids. After weeks of spending time together, the kids start opening up to Celeste. They share their worries, their hopes, even their fears. Richard's daughter, who had been especially closed off, confides in Celeste about her struggles fitting in at school. Celeste listens, reassures her, and helps her see her own strengths. It's a touching moment that makes her realize just how much she cares for them. Richard sees all this, and it hits him just how good Celeste is for his family. He starts questioning his own hesitation, wondering if maybe, just maybe, she's the piece they've been missing all along. One night, Celeste and Richard find themselves in the kitchen after the kids have gone to bed. It's late, and there's this quiet, unspoken tension in the air. Richard opens up, sharing a bit of his own struggles, his fears about letting someone new into his family's life. Celeste listens, understanding his hesitation, but gently reminds him that sometimes letting people in is the only way to move forward. It's a powerful moment, and for the first time, they both realize they're not just employer and employee, they're two people with a connection they can't ignore. Despite the bond she's formed with the family, Celeste starts doubting if she truly belongs here. She wonders if she's just another temporary figure in the kids' lives, someone they'll forget when she's gone. Richard, too, feels conflicted. He knows he cares for her, but he's afraid of the changes it might bring. They're both at a crossroads, each wondering if they're willing to risk their hearts for something real. In the end, love and family win out. Richard and Celeste take a chance, realizing that they're stronger together than they are apart. The kids embrace her as a part of their family, thrilled that she's staying, and for Richard, letting Celeste into his life and his heart is the best decision he's made. It's a new beginning for all of them, a fresh start as a real family. They might not be perfect, but they're united by love and trust. And that's a wrap on A Match in Manhattan. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Celeste's story. If you loved this recap, don't forget to hit subscribe and stay tuned for more. See you next time.